too loud. I did a bunch of test runs to see if it was a good volume. It's a little loud for me, so I might just sneak it down a little bit. Nope, not that low. There we go. Yeah. So this is my first time streaming. I'm brand new to YouTube, to VTubing, to pretty much everything online. I have had very little online presence before. I'm just been doing, lurking on another YouTube channel, watching everything that I love. But yeah, so I wanted to try streaming. I have this new VTuber model from VTuber Kit. It's super cute. Eventually, I want to try to make my own VTuber model, but this is what I got for now. And yeah, I just wanted to do a little chill art stream. I'm a not only an amateur YouTuber, I am an amateur artist. I've been doing art for 16 years. Please don't try to figure out the math on how old I am. But I've been doing my art for about 16 years and digital art for about 16 years, I guess. I've been doing art for longer than that, but I've been doing digital art for 16 years and I'm self taught. Currently using Clip Studio. I love it, but again, I don't know what half the functions do. So today, actually, I'm going to start recording a speed paint for the first time. So that's going to be fun. I've never done that before. But yeah, I'm not expecting anyone to actually show up for this live stream because it is my first one and I have no presence whatsoever. But yeah, I just, and if this records as a VOD, that's fun too. And, add to my list of things. I'm planning on streaming for about an hour. Depending on how it goes. And because I'm not planning on too many people watching, I'm going to probably just try to make it like a podcast sort of thing, talk about these two animes that I've watched recently, Frieren and Mob Psycho 100. And I really liked both of them. Frieren is fantastic, and Mob Psycho 100 was also very good. And yeah, so hopefully it goes well. And as I said, amateur artist, please don't be too harsh in your critique of my art skills. I don't think I do anything crazy, but I'm sure I do things probably in a roundabout way. I did digital art for about 10 years before I even realized layers were a thing. So that kind of gives you an impression of what my level of skill is. It's not high, but I really enjoy doing art. I do fan art. I do art of D&D characters. Sometimes I do art of NPCs in my D&D game that I run. And yeah, I tend to do portraiture. I'm trying to more do full body, which is hard because feet and hands, as most artists know, very scary. Not easy to learn, and so new to that. But yeah, uh, if anyone does come to hang out with me, that'd be great. And if they don't, that's okay. This will be a nice little relaxing YouTube video for people to maybe watch. But yeah, so I am going. Should I start? I don't know. I guess so. Okay, let's go for it. Now, this model, just to let you know, is connected to my webcam. So when I'm drawing and I'm looking down at my tablet, it kind of does like a little look up, and the eyes kind of jump around a lot when I'm looking down. So if you see that, and my eyes are kind of like rolling around in my head, please don't be concerned. That is not actually happening to me. That is just because my webcam is on my laptop, which is up, and then my tablet is down, that I'm looking down. And sometimes she goes to sleep. I'm in a, oh, I should have turned my light on so my webcam capture would be more accurate, but that is just how we learn. It's how we learn. Why is my pickup so quiet? Is that good? I hope it's good. I hope it's recording okay. I hope I'm not super quiet. Well, It's my first one, so if it's terrible, we'll find out. I just noticed my little thing is low green. Yeah. So we'll figure out if that's bad. An hour later when this VOD goes up. Woohoo! Okay. So we are going to start drawing. So yeah, so I have my reference pictures here. I've got what I wanted to kind of do was have both Frieren and Mob have very little now perish faces, which make me laugh because they're both incredibly powerful and don't piss them off because they will kill you. But yeah, and so I've got Frieren, I've got Mobs with their angry faces. I've got this one of Regan and Mob for colors. I want to do the background. I love the colors in Mob Psycho. They're all so vibrant and beautiful. So I wanted to use that as the background when I eventually get to that step, which will probably not be in this stream, especially at the rate I am starting. But and then I want them to be standing, so I needed a picture of their full outfits. And basically I want them to be back to back. And they're both working together to murder someone who has made them mad. So yeah, that should be fun. But yeah, or Mob may not murder them. Mob's a pretty nice guy. But you know, show them the error of their ways, let's just say. So we have Freeren's full outfit with her staff, and then we have Mob in his I wanted to say casting pose. That's my D&D talk coming out, but it's more of a his psychic pose. I couldn't remember the word psychic. It's called Mob Psycho 100, and I couldn't remember the word psychic, but there you are. Perfect. Yeah. We are okay. Let's start sketching. That's what you start with when you do art. You sketch. So, we have okay. So, again, be very nice. I am not new to art, but I am new to art doing art live, and I am new to doing art in not new, but untechnically trained, I guess is the good term. Okay, so my ideas for where I kind of want them to be. So this is a not quite a square. It's a 3,000 by 2,500 canvas. So I kind of wanted, I'm just going to do a basic outline. So I kind of want Frieren here and Mob down here. Now, I assume Mob is not very tall, and Frieren is not also not very tall. I didn't look up their actual heights, but they're both little people, like shorter people. And because Mob is in middle school, apparently, and Frieren definitely not in middle school, but she's just a little elf lady. So we are going to, I kind of wanted her to be flying. So neck, torso, and then for Mob, and then there. Okay, so sketching, woo! This is just a planning sketch, so this is not. And Frieren, I kind of want Frieren to be flying. Like she's floating in the air, and she's got her feet. Oh, that like is not long enough. See, this is what I mean when I'm not technically trained. So she's going to be flying, and I kind of want to do her doing like a little cross foot thing. So give it some dynamic posing, and she is going to be, her hair is, I kind of want her hair to be floating like around like that, because she has these beautiful long, are they pigtails? But anyway, beautiful long braid or ponytails, I guess, but kind of floating around. And then Mob, obviously, he's going to be, his shoulder is here, and he's going to be, there's his hand, and there's definitely some a foreshortening with his hand. So his hand is very big and closer to the screen. And then his arm is going down his side here. And then he's got his legs, which kind of come down like this. So there's one foot, which is like this. And then here's the other foot, which is coming down here. It's coming down like that. Again, this is a very rough sketch. And then Frieren is going to be holding her staff, which should be, oh, I guess his hand's more like that. But Frieren's going to be holding her staff in the murder stage, or you're about to be taught a terrible lesson stage. So she is going to be holding it slightly in front of her, pointed, and she kind of holds it at her side, which is kind of cool. I always like, she's like in action movies where someone is holding it, like someone's holding a shotgun, really cool. That's what it always kind of reminded me of, and it's like facing forward. And then her arms are like bent in that position. This is gonna need to be adjusted later. Keep in mind, like I said, don't. This is so interesting looking. Let's use the word interesting, but that's vaguely the kind of and I'll probably change this canvas size to something a little bit more rectangular, but I just wanted to have lots of room. Like I said, I want to have Frierin's hair kind of floating around, and Mob's gonna have his hair, which is very spiky when he's pissed. And they're both going to be looking down like you have severely fucked up. Like, and then Mob is also, he's got his eyes, they're like this. You're going to fucking pay for your transactions. Oh, yes. Chill stream, I will swear because unfortunately I swear a little bit like a sailor. But yeah. So that's oh god, I just looked at my OBS and it's like I can see the vision, but it is interesting. It's interesting. I'm just laughing at my sketch. Oh my goodness. You know when you start an art thing and you're like, I don't think I have any skill at all. I don't think I've ever learned how to draw in my life. It looks terrible. But I know that is a thing all artists feel, and you just got to work your way through that. And it might not look amazing at the end, but you'll eventually get it to a spot where you at least like it. And I'm a big fan of Drawfee, and they are always saying, if you don't like your artwork, don't do it. Delete your art. You should enjoy your art. It's art should be fun, and because they do it for work, and sometimes they get down on it. Because even if you do something you love, even for a job, it's gonna feel a little bit. It's gonna start to drag, because all jobs do. You have ups and downs with any job, even if it's something you love to do. So yeah. But so if this turns out real bad, I am a big proponent of delete your art, start over again. It'll look better the second time. But this is kind of vaguely the idea of what I want it to look like. So we've got Frieren with her crazy hair. I'll keep it in the two, I want to say pigtails, but 2 ponytails on the side. Twin tails! That's the anime name for it, twin tails. Her 2 twin tails floating around in space, like she's flying, and, well, she will be flying, she'll be floating. And then Mob kind of there using his psychic powers to kill. Because Mob can fly with his psychic powers, but he doesn't do it as much. Frieren really likes flying. She flies all the time. But Mob can fly, but he usually flies when he's destroyed the ground beneath him and there's nothing left to stand on anymore, or something is destroyed the ground beneath him for him, and then there's nothing left to stand on. Yeah, so let's start doing a better sketch than this, the second level of sketching. Okay. And we'll start a new layer. Morgan, you have to remember to start a new layer for things. I'm terrible for only using 1 or 2 or 3 layers in my artwork, which is not a good idea. Do not do that. Make many layers. Don't do what I do. Because the more layers you have, the better it is to fix something later you don't like. And if you don't do layers, you have a bad time, a very bad time. So, what we're going to do is we are going to, I made my new layer. We're good. Another thing, new artists, obviously at this level, it's silly to do because it's going to look bad, but always remember to flip your canvas. Don't get, oh God, and it'll look terrible. It'll look terrible. That's why we adjust, right? That's why we adjust. So Frieren right here, I know she's flipped and it's just a rough sketch. She looks real bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, I'm on polygonal. Let's do lasso. There we go. No, lasso. Clip Studio, lasso. Thank you. So we're going to draw around Frieren, avoid mob. Just because she's kind of on a funny angle and I don't want to start with her already there. So I'm going to just adjust her a little bit so she does look like she's going up and down. Ah! Oh my God, what did I do? Undo, please. There, just select her. Undo button is why I do digital art now. I do like doing pencil art, but then I like to take a picture of it and put it into a digital art program to clean it up and fix all of my issues with my pencil sketches. But pencils are fun when you for vibing when you're watching something. Because my tablet is great. It's relatively new. I think it's a year old. And it's one of those ones that has the screen on it. I love it. But my husband got it for me because he's the best. But I do still like to do pencil drawings, but they're much less forgiving. No undo button. And I used to do a lot of pencils and then do an line art in marker, which I don't have like super fancy markers. I have Sharpies, but the only thing with markers is if you press down, you're like doing a line, and then you maybe press down a little bit too much on the last spot. It'll leave a little extra dot because the marker bleeds a little bit, and that's always kind of sad because you can't undo that. It's just there. Or if you're drawing like a circle, and with digital art, you can redo that circle as much as you want, and it'll look fantastic. But you can't do that with with pencil drawing, and marker drawing. You just kind of have to let it go, and it's very sad if you mess it up, especially if you spend a long time on that pencil drawing. But anyway, Mob, I just realized his weight is distributed a bit more onto his. He's kind of like, oh no, he's kind of like bent on the torso a little bit more than he is here. And then he's kind of making more of an S shape. So I'm just going to do a thing here to remind me that his spine is like going like this. Like it's like a just so I know to kind of keep that like motion in his body that he has here. Again, not professional, self-taught. Please be kind with anything you say about how bad my art is or my system. Okay, so remember to switch back to the layer that I want to do. Okay, so we're going to go closer, zoom up on good old Frieren's face. And I'm just going to grab, which is the Frieren picture? This one. I'm going to grab this and I'm going to move it over a little bit so I can kind of see her a little bit better. And kind of get the details of her face a little bit more the way I want it to be. So we're going to draw. So she is an elf. So she's got these big old, that's that's the marker. We want the sketch or the sketchy pen. Okay, so she's got these big old ears and they kind of have a downturn, which is, I love that. And she's got a little, that's the world's biggest eraser. Okay. Oh, yes, I can't erase because I changed the layers. That's what's going on. So she's got a much tinier mouth. And then her eyes are like, she's angry. So, and she's got these little round eyebrows, which are super cute. She's got bangs here and bangs that hang down like this, and then another bang, and then bangs that hang down like this. And I can't see them, but I can double check later how her, and then I think her hair goes like that. And then she's got these twin tails that kind of like, and they're quite long. She's got a lot. This girl's got a lot of hair. So I kind of want them like twisting around Mob here to kind of add to that dynamic movement, add some movement in the picture because they're both standing very controlled, very still. So kind of like that. I gave her a little bit of Miku hair on that side, but that's fine. You know, Miku's cool. And she's got much more of a pointed face than what I gave her because I was just drawing a big old circle. Oh, she's got these badass earrings too that I don't want to forget. I love those earrings. I don't wear earrings. I wore them for my wedding. And then I quickly gave up on wearing piercings because my ears never wanted to heal, despite having them in for a very long time. And then she's got these beautiful eyes. Yeah, beautiful green eyes, and she's looking down. So we want to have the whole thing. And then she got a tiny little nose. I gave her a bit of a witchy nose there, but and then her mouth is like up here because she's like looking down. And then I'm gonna add a little bit more of a point to her face because she's an anime girl and she is looking up, but anime girls or anime characters, they tend to keep that. Another thing that helps is just I'm tonally correcting the one underneath, taking the brightness way down. Oh, there we go. So that previous layer where I had the more rough sketch, I'm turning the opacity down so I can see more of what I'm doing with the new sketch. Because the rough sketch is good there for like shape or oh, I can't remember what the word is. Like how you want things to look in the picture. She's got a little bit of a actually it's a little higher there. She's got like this black turtleneck, and then she's got her the neck of her jacket. Okay. So that's more detail on her face. She still looks very funny. She's I'm not doing this poor beautiful woman justice because she has a very pretty face. I love Frieren. She's not my favorite character in the show. I'm probably stuck between Stark and Fern. A lot of people don't like Fern because she's a grumpy girl, but being a fellow grumpy girl, I feel her. Sometimes people just aren't don't do what you want them to do, and it makes you kind of mad, pisses you off a little. And yeah, maybe she could be a bit more clear about what she wants. You know, use her own words. But she's like me, and she's very reactive to things. Uh, and she gets defensive easily. And I'm like, God damn, girl, you're speaking my language. I also am very reactive and react badly to things. Oh my God, the sketch looks terrible. But I think you kind of know what I'm going with now, right? Like, oh, her eyes are also way further apart than what I have here. I think her whole head is just bigger than what I have here. I could blame that on my style, but we all know it's just because I fucked up. So, there we go. And then move this one over. There we go. Oh God, she looks funny. Okay, maybe we just won't move this eye over a bit, and maybe we'll just. Oh no, not bigger, please. I would like to transform. Oh yes, I would like to transform this eye and make it a bit wider, please. No, not bigger. Oh goodness, how do I? Oh! Here it is. I want to free transform. Okay, so just make this eye a little less funky doodle. Okay. But yeah. My friend showed me this series, Frieren, and I friggin' love it. It's probably my favorite anime series I've seen since, like, that is almost perfect. Oh god, what's the last anime series I've seen that's, like, was almost perfect? I wanna say FMA Brotherhood, but, um, that show, in hindsight, has a couple of issues. Not like major issues, just like little bits and pieces. And Freerun doesn't even have that. Like I feel like they fixed everything in Freerun is like so well done, uh, and perfect that it's just an amazing series. I love it so very much. Um, like the fights, the action is amazing, the characters are amazing. The quiet moments reminded me so much of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Just like a montage of people just living their lives with music, beautiful music in Frieren. Just living their lives, doing cool shit, and or just doing just mundane stuff and just having a good time together. And that reminded me a lot of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I don't watch a lot of anime, especially modern anime. Me and my husband, when we have time, we watch some stuff. Right now, we're watching The Great Pretender, and we're gonna watch. Arcane isn't technically an anime; has an anime-ish style, but it's not anime. Um, but we're going to watch season 2 of that soon. So please don't tell me anything about it that I haven't already picked up through osmosis in the universe. Because when you take forever to get to a series, you tend to see a lot of spoilery stuff. But oh god, there's lots of anime. Oh, mm, mm, yeah, Madoka Magica is also one that I would consider almost perfect. Of an anime, like just for what it was trying to achieve, the characterization. I know a lot of people have issues with the ending and the movie, but I love both the ending of Madoka Magica and the movie. I know there's a new movie coming out, which I'm excited for. I'm afraid to be excited, but I am excited for. Um, but yeah, that one is also fantastic. So I think that's the last one before Free Run that I was like, this is almost flawless. This is an almost flawless anime. Um, but yeah, Free Run, friggin' incredible. If you haven't seen it and you love fantasy at all, even if you don't like fantasy, but you just love well animated shows with like really good characterization, Free Run is fantastic. Um, But yeah, beautiful anime. Looks amazing, sounds amazing. Voice acting. We watched the dub, um, and I'm sure the sub is also very good, but the dub is excellent. Music excellent, animation excellent, story and characterization excellent. It's a slow moving series, but I like that. Like it's slow moving as in it's quiet and characters take time to do things, but it also packs in a lot in the first season that is out so far. Yeah, I freaking love it. I love all the characters in it. Um, like I mentioned, I play D&D, and it is just a perfect D&D adventure. Uh, like a small group of characters that are just doing what they got to do, and yeah. So that's an to another series that I have watched recently that I also really liked. We've got Mr. Mob Psycho. Is not his name. His name isn't even Mob. It's just a nickname. But it's easier to say. Oh God, I moved that whole layer. Undo. Okay, I want to move the picture of Mob, please. Okay. Yeah, we've got Mr. Mob Psycho, Mr. Mob Psycho 100. Uh, yeah, Shigeo. I think his name is Shigeo, but he's called Mob. And everybody in the show, the series, who besides his family members, call him Mob. And yeah, it's also a very excellent show. Not my favorite, not flawless in my opinion. It's very good. Um, I love the characters in it as well. Now do I want that expression or this? That one's looking down. I might actually use this expression. I love this. I'm going to keep this one just to get colors because, you know, got those beautiful, bright, saturated colors in the background. But oh God, Morgan, you're just moving the screener. Oh, stop. Remember I said this was going to be a chill stream and I'm like yelling. Okay, so we're going to move this one over. There you go. And oh, shoot. I know what I'm doing. I use Clip Studio all the friggin' time, guys. I know exactly what I'm doing. I just realized I didn't flip the canvas back, but that's fine. Oh God. Did I say I've never done this before? Okay. But yeah. Thankfully I'm having no trouble talking because I am a nervous babbler. So woohoo, it works out well for this. Because I have to talk for like at least an hour. I want to do this for at least an hour. But yeah, back to Mob. I liked the show. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of sometimes is the humor because I don't humor anime have to be really hit in a certain way for me to enjoy the humor. I find the humor in a lot of anime just kind of more aggravating. And that's nothing against it. That's just I think my own personal preference. But some of the humor in Mob Psycho is really good. Like I love all the stuff with Regan. Regan's life and any of his scenes where he's just doing his job and being you know, kind of a terrible person. I don't feel like that's a spoiler because if you've watched even one episode of Mob Psycho, you know that Regan's kind of terrible. But where he's doing his job and or if he's getting he has to like quickly spin something to you know, convince someone of something. Yeah, so that humor is great. Mob being a cute, being an adorable little guy is great. I love that. Um boop, 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 boop. We'll get his hair going crazy here. His ears, make sure they're in relatively the right spot. That ear is too small. There we go. Like there's one scene where Mob is nervous and in most animes he would just like wander off the screen with a little like doo sound. But in this show, he did that and then he ran into a door frame and I was not expecting it. And it made me laugh so hard. Me and my husband were watching it. I made my husband replay it back like 4 times to watch him do this little doo and then fully run into a door frame. And it was so funny. I laughed so hard for like a few minutes because it was like a total the normal anime thing would just be have him like nervously go off the screen, right? And make the little noise. But the fact that they did that and then he just full ass ran into a door frame and I could not stop laughing. It made me laugh so hard. So that humor, love it. But some of the other humor I'm just not a huge fan of. But still, that's just a me thing that if you like you know, traditional anime humor, then that's great. Like that's your personal thing, and that's totally cool. And I'm not saying that makes it a bad show. It just makes it not really. Oh God, his chin is huge. It just makes it not really 100% perfect in my eyes for me in my preferences. But it's such a good show. Again, I'm a sucker for animation, and this show is amazingly animated in a very unusual style. I like how all the characters are just a little bit funky looking. Why? What's going on with your chin, bro? I'm doing something funny to your chin. I think I'm just your chin kind of goes into your neck, so I think that's what's messing up. But yeah, he Mob is a sweet little boy. and he is a little boy. He's quite young. I think he's like 13. And yeah, I just think he's a sweetie pie, and he's just trying his best. And it's all about him trying to self-improve and become a better person. Uh and he has so much power in himself. Like, he's an incredibly powerful, they call them espers in the show, but incredible powerful psychics. And he just really wants to improve himself because he has a goal he wants to accomplish. And yeah, um, and I just like that he just wants to like do his best and be a good kid and make friends. And it's and he has a hard time socializing because he has to keep himself so under control with his powers, or he could easily hurt people. And yeah, like, but that doesn't stop him from, he doesn't ostracize himself. He's just trying, he keeps trying to be a good person. And I just love that about him. Um but yeah. Uh and neither of these, and I just thought these characters would be good, like, mirroring of each other, because they are both so powerful. And they're both so powerful, and but they aren't arrogant. They're not arrogant characters. Like, Mob is the opposite of arrogant. He's actually very self-conscious, and he's a little bit scared of himself. And don't mind my these are just sketch fingers. These are so bad. They're just sketch fingers, okay, guys? Oh god. They're sketches. They're sketch fingers. Please don't look at them right now. Um yeah, he's just this little guy. Uh and I know I keep saying that. But he is very young in the show, so it's hard not to call him that. And the show's all about his relationships with other characters and how that affects him and helps him improve his self-confidence. Whereas Frieren is not arrogant, but she knows she can kill you. Like, she has all this power inside of you, and if you piss her off, she is going to wipe you off the face of the planet. But she doesn't, because she's a good person. And that's the only thing that stops her from doing that, is that she's a good person. Um, and that's really cool. And she's extremely self-assured, extremely confident. Um, and she's been around for ever, and uh, she's seen everything, she thinks. And her thing is, she's trying to like, I don't want to say what she is trying to do, because it's early in the show, but it's not really a spoiler, but it's early in the show. But she's trying to accomplish a goal, but on the side she's also she wants to learn everything, every spell, and that includes all the mundane spells that most powerful mages wouldn't give a crap about. And those are the ones she wants to find, because and make a record of. And yeah, so that's like, she has a goal that she's trying to accomplish, and it has nothing to do with becoming more powerful, becoming more of uh, like, she's already super powerful. She doesn't need to be powerful anymore. And then she gets another goal later that she's trying to do. And she oh god, these legs are so bad. Um yeah, and that kind of gives her another goal, but she's still doing the previous goal as she's doing that. So I like characters with these really distinct goals that they're trying to do. And I just think it's really cool, especially if the goal is self-improvement, because we should all be trying to self-improve. Self-improvement is, like, if you have the ability and the time, and you're not just trying to survive. Not an elf shoe. Don't give him an elf shoe. Oh god, don't give him that shoe either. You should be trying to improve yourself. Yeah, and I think that's a really good message for people nowadays because um I know things are hard for a lot of people, but self-improvement is always a good goal to have. Uh yeah, like I said, if you're not trying to survive, just get through each day. His head is huge. I got to make it a little smaller. Um if you're not just trying to survive and get through day by day, I think self-improvement should always be people's goal. But yeah, obviously people's circumstances are different. I didn't draw his other hand yet. Boop boop. There's his other hand. So ignore. It has a claw hand. He's fine. He's fine, guys. He's fine. This is a very rough sketch. This is still rough. This is me just getting in a few more details of the characters. Um, but yeah, so Frieren and Mob, I think, have a lot in common. That they're both these extremely powerful people. They're both trying to self-improve, and they're both trying to, you know, live a relatively simple life. That a lot of people are like, "Oh, you could, do so much with your power," and they're like, "No, I just want to live a normal, happy life. I want to be happy. I want to self-improve," and I think that's great. And then those are my favorite kind of uh, anime characters. Uh, but yeah, this art is showcasing that these are very nice people who just want to have a simple life. But if you make them mad, like they aren't gonna put up with it. They're not gonna let you push them around. They're not gonna let you or their friends, especially their friends. They're going to kick your ass. So and they won't take any joy in it. They won't enjoy defeating you and beating you up. But you've given them no choice. You've pushed them to the limit. And yeah, I think characters like that who are these nice, gentle characters who just want to live a simple life, but will stick up for themselves. I think those are really good role models for people because, sorry, I drink some water because I'm talking. I'm not used to talking for long periods of time. They will, because you should, don't cause harm to other people, but defend yourself, whether that means like this is a scary song. I'm going to skip this one. Sorry, guys. I just realized this is a kind of a creepy one. Let's skip to a nice one. I just noticed because I was talking about them beating people up. So it was like, oh, it fits. And then I'm like, wait, no, this isn't the relaxing vibes I was looking for. There, this one's better. Yeah. Anyway, I like to talk in circles because I can't ever get my point across in the first time I talk. I can't ever quite, get my point across. So I like to repeat the same thing over and over again. My poor husband. He puts up with that a lot where I'm trying to apologize for something or explain something and I can't just say the thing. I've got to say the thing about 6 different times in a different way because you I don't know if I was clear enough the first time and it's like it probably was, but it makes it good for live streaming because I can talk through it all. And but yeah, okay. Let's see. Like I said, because I kind of want this to be more of a podcasty thing, I've got notes, so I'm just double checking if I said everything I kind of wanted to, because no one's here. I'm not talking to anyone directly. It's just a little stream. I'm trying it out. Uh, and yeah, but this is going to be a VOD, so I just want it to be a little more interesting for people. Okay. Oh, and like I said, the humor in Mob Psycho isn't always my jam. Like 50% of it I thought was hilarious, and 50% of it I was just kind of like, eh. But the drama in Mob Psycho, oh, I live for that. I live for drama. Not in real life. I hate drama in real life. I think that's why I like it in entertainment so much, because I can't stand drama in real life. It's tiring, it's exhausting. Um, I don't want that to be around with me. I'm just like, leave me out of it. People ask me to take sides at like my job when people are squabbling, and I'm just like, I'm not involved. I don't like, unless it's something bad and it's very obvious there is a right and wrong side. If it's just two people who aren't getting along, please don't involve me in that. I don't want to be involved. I'm Switzerland. Uh so yeah, it's but in anime, love drama. Or TTRPGs or video games. I love that. As long as it's not, I don't watch a lot of romance animes, but the whole like, or read romance books, because I don't really like that kind of drama where it's like um love triangles or misunderstandings. That stuff is fine for a little bit, but it gets dragged out so much. But other kind of dramas like emotional drama. Ooh, this is also an interesting music choice. This person, Techno Axe is royalty free music. Great. They say you can use your music in your streams and stuff, but it's unfortunate. I just put on a Minecraft playlist, but I think that includes all Minecraft playlists, which is both kind of creepy. So I'm just going to skip ahead to one that's a little less. Autumn Breeze. That sounds good. There we go. But yeah, it's so nice that they let people use their music for streams or for videos. It's great. And they have so much music. So I highly recommend if you need background music. I hope this background music is coming through, because if it isn't, I'm talking and you guys won't know what I'm talking about. But we'll see. We'll find out in the VOD. But beautiful music. Very nice. They have lots of different styles of music, but I highly recommend. Um, okay, so I haven't done the art for a few minutes because I've been talking about shit. Um, but yeah. Anyway, these two characters I just find have a lot in common, and I think they would be friends if they met each other. Frieren would probably take Mob under her wing, like in the show, she takes Fern because she knows Fern has lots of potential and needs a guiding hand. She kind of reluctantly takes Fern, but I'll let you guys watch the show to find out. But she does take Fern because she has lots of potential, and Fern is much more self-confident than Mob is. But I think Frieren would definitely, want Mob to improve himself and have a good life, and help him build his confidence a little bit. And I think Mob would feel Frieren as very much of a role model mentor character, because he thought Regan was, and Regan is a character, and he gets better. But at the beginning, he's Mob doesn't have the best taste in mentorship, let's just say. But yeah, both shows highly recommend. Yeah, and like I said, I really appreciate both these characters because they stand up for themselves, and if you make them mad, they'll just make you regret it. Which I am jealous of, because I am not like that. I am conflict averse, and if I do get into a conflict, I usually cry. And Frieren and Mob, well, Mob does cry, but he's also 13, and I am not 13. But yeah, Frieren won't put up with your BS, and she'll just, she will make you regret your wrong decisions. And I wish I was more like that, because I just cry, and then the person thinks that I'm mad. I mad cry because I'm still mad. Like I am capable of being mad, but the I guess it's more like so it's more like this. I will I want them to take me seriously and I'm just crying. So it's like, I wish I was a little bit more like these, at least like Frieren, more confident in myself with standing up. What the heck would I just draw there? More confident with standing up to my for myself like she is. But I'm I'm an adult and I haven't gotten there yet and I may never and that just might be who I am. So I should just accept myself. Um okay, arm. Oh, I love anatomy. I should study it more, but you know, that's her skirt and it would be kind of like up because her leg is in front. Um and then she's got her okay, so this leg would be like here and this leg would be here. And she's got her little, and then her knee would be there, and then she's got her boots, and they would be floating in the air. But yeah, I'm gonna stop. Like I said, I reiterate things a lot, and I'm sure it gets on people's nerves. But yeah, Free Run is cool. Mob is cool. Well, Mob is a sweet boy, who needs protection. uh, but yeah, and then she's got this cute little like thing on, which would be oh, that's not, which be kind of floating around because she's floating. Um, and then yeah, and I love them both as characters. And Mob was my favorite part of the show, and I love how he grew as a person. And Freeren's kind of a fully developed person already, but she's fantastic. And everybody else in the show is also fantastic. Even the side characters in Freeren are fantastic. Um, but yeah. Okay. So how are we doing for time here? Oh, I've been talking for an hour. Almost. Well, 52 minutes. Yay! I did it. But yeah. So, so get back to drawing, Morgan. You haven't even finished the sketch yet. Okay. So, but yeah, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to talk for so long. Okay. Oh gosh. I really should probably iron out some more of these details a little bit instead of I want to start on the line art because I always want to start in the line art too early, but I guess her skirt could come out a little bit more. Yeah, guys. I'm not hating how this is looking. Like, it's not incredible. Basically because it's an early sketch, but I'm not hating it. I'm really not. So that's good. That's good. If you don't hate your art, you have you have come a long way as an artist because it takes a long time not to hate your art. Oh, Mob, you got to move over too, bud. Mob picture. Yeah, you go back over with Frieren. There you go. Yeah. If you don't hate your art, this is like an advice from an amateur artist to other amateur artists out there. If you don't hate your art, you've made it. Not made it. But it takes artists a long time not to hate their art. Some artists never get there. They hate their art forever, and it's sad because art is like the biggest representation, or sorry, one of the biggest representations of yourself. So if you learn to like your art, it means you've learned to like part of yourself, and that's really important. Um, but yeah, I I don't hate this, and that's nice. Anyway, like it's certainly not fantastic. Freeman's face is a little jacked. Mob's face looks okay, but the Mob art style is not hard to replicate because he's Mob. Like the art style is very simplistic. Um, not the detail style, but the basic art style is very simplistic. Everybody has little dot eyes and big round eyes. Uh, yeah, but yeah, no, I don't hate it. So that's cool. Um, should I start the line art today or should I just Do I have enough to talk about Frieren and Mob Psycho 100 the next time I do art of it? I don't know. But I'm happy with this. Okay, cool. I am drinking water. It doesn't sound like it, but I just don't usually talk for an hour at a time. Okay, okay. I need to look at Frieren's hair because her hair is not quite right. So she's got ooh. Her hair doesn't connect at the front like that. Her bangs go right up into her head. So I got to fix that a little bit. So it's like this. There we go. Oh, that looks better. That looks better. That looks more like her. I was thinking something was wrong with how her hair looked, but there we go. So she's got these side bangs that come down. She's got these little tucky bangs that kind of go into her eyebrows, and then she's got her twin tails. Twin tails. Um she's got these cool ass earrings. I'm going to make this little piece kind of stick out too. Yeah. This is vague down here. I usually keep it vague for my own sanity. And then I do the details more when I actually do it. And yeah, her staff would be behind her because, like I said, she's holding that shotgun stuff. Oh, she's got a little like thing that comes off her staff here. She holds it in that good old Frieren side shotgun style, as I call it. Which is so funny. Like Sarah Connor from the Terminator, except it's magic. But yeah, okay. I'm trying to think of what else I need to sketch, but I think I trying to keep my sketches or my sketches really vague, and then do more detail in the line art and try to like fix this going on, whatever's happening here. But yeah, okay. So once again, I'm gonna lower the opacity. I'm gonna turn off the rough sketch. Turn off the rough sketch. Oh, it looks okay. Oh, flip it, guys. Always remember to flip. Please remember to flip your art. Please, please, please. Okay. Um, yes, because see now it's flipped. I'm seeing that her and Mob are a little too close together. So I'm just gonna grab her. And kind of scoot her out a little bit and then turn her like that. Just a touch, just a touch, just a touch. Not too much. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, no, I don't want to shrink. Thank you. So she's floating. She's oh no. Oh no, guys. She's holding her shotgun in the wrong way because I did it flipped. Ah! Does she always shotgun on that side? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, okay. Don't panic. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. I don't want her to be shotgunning her her magic on the wrong side. So, okay, when you do stuff like this, when you do silly things, select and there's a thing about flipping somewhere. Shrink, expand, invert, invert. No. Oh my God. Uh, okay, and then perspective? No. Oh my God, this is what I mean. Flip horizontal. No, not you. Not you, Mob. I want to flip everything. I want to flip Frieren. No, Mob. Ah, panic. Okay. It's okay. Don't panic. Okay. Frieren, I need you to flip for me, sweetheart. Could you please? Oh God. Okay, wait. Don't freak out. Select. This is also a little intense, and I know I'm having an intense moment of like not knowing what I'm doing, but let's not have a scary song while I'm trying to figure what I did wrong. Oh, guys. Did I say I'm a self-taught amateur artist? I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Okay. So edit. No. Layer. I know there's a way to flip. I know there is. Transform? Flip horizontal? No! Undo. Okay, I think I just have to make Frieren on her own layer. Blah, 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 blah. I just have to make her on her own layer. Cancel. Okay, so my selection. Okay, I need to cut her, not cut her. I don't want to cut Frieren. I want to paste, and then I want to flip the whole layer. Right? That'll fix it, right? Oh God. Okay, here it is. Transform. No. No. Oh. Invert. I had the wrong. Oh my God. Guys, I understand. I know what I did wrong. And I'm sorry that I am bad at Clip Studio Art. People don't usually see me do all this stuff where I mess things up and then I have to fix. Transform, please. I see that you have flipped the selection, but not the actual layer. Okay. Cancel. Let's just cancel this. Oh. Unselect. Take out Frieren here. Flip her. Ah, guys. Please don't make fun of how long that took me to figure out. Oh. Okay, undo. I'm just going to flip her body because or flip just her, this area. Oh, no. The trials and tribulations of someone who doesn't know what they're doing. Okay. Ha 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 ha. Okay, that's a little funky, but I'll figure it out. Okay, she's shooting from the right side now, guys. Right? Right? Oh, God. Now I don't even know. Okay, yes, yes. And I'm going to do the same thing to her head. Okay, we figured it out. That was so scary. And then I'm going to put her head back on her body. Oh my God, guys, I figured it out and I'm not. Oh, because I want them back to back. Okay. I liked it. I did like it. And now. Uh, and now. And now. And now. I think I still like it. This is wrong now, though, because it's going to be coming off the staff on the other side. Oh, guys. And she's too close. I think I wanted Mob to be the other side. Yes. Yes, I did. Okay. We're figuring it out, guys. We're figuring it out. Okay, get Mob. And he's going to flip. I remember how I said I like to take way No, undo. Remember I said I'm self-taught and all that jazz? No, I'm on the wrong layer. There's Mob. I'm on, yeah. I'm self-taught, and because of that, and I don't, I should, but I don't watch many YouTube tutorials. Why are there two mobs now? Why are there two mobs? Because of that. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There. That is how I wanted it to look. Oh my god, that was so much effort. Okay. Uh, which one are you? Are you? Yes, that's the mob I want to get rid of. Delete that. Delete that one. Okay, like I said, self-taught. I am someone who likes to take 30 steps that should have taken me 2. 2 steps takes me 30, and that's just the way I am, and everybody in my life knows that. But I think I might have got it to a point to where I had it before that I liked it, and then I realized she was holding the wrong hand. Okay. Or holding her staff in the wrong hand. Guys, I'm so exhausted after that. Oh, stressed. Especially when you're doing it in front of a bunch of people and everybody can see all of your mess ups. But I'm over an hour now. I'm over an hour now. And I think I'm going to leave it there and just, maybe stream another day, do the line art another day. Um, oh my God, I can't believe it took me that long just to do the sketches, but this is me doing art. And the fact that I know people might be looking at this, yeah, I'm not going to make excuses. This is me. This is me. But thank you, anyone who's watching. Please give me grace. Be gentle. I'm new to all of this. I'm working my way through it. I'm not entirely upset with how this turned out. It looks okay. To me, to professional artists, they're probably like, this girl's a hot mess. But yeah. Um, I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you watch more in the future. And I'll probably do more sometime this week or maybe next week. I don't have a schedule for live streaming yet, but it's going to be during the weekdays because my husband's working and I'm alone because I don't work very much. I do work, but not very much. Anyway, thank you all. I hope everybody who watches this has a great day, and if not, I hope your bad day is over with soon. Bye.